Hi friends, welcome to another video here on Cosplay Vicar, it's my channel. Today we are going to be putting together a helmet, a 3D printed helmet. I've got a new 3D printer and I have been roped into making some props. My son is a budding filmmaker and he's making his final year project, and he's got two knights in it, and one knight is being chased by the other knight, and the knight chasing is going to be a homage to Monty Python and the Holy Grail and the Black Knight. So he wanted to have the Black Knight helmet, so I thought, right, that's a perfect thing to 3D print, to put this printer into its paces and have a look. Now, if you've never 3D printed a helmet before, it's usually really, it's best if you could print it all in one go, then you don't have all of the seams. But the nice thing about this helmet is it naturally has some seams. So there are parts where there are actual rings, and it's so easy to kind of chop this up and to actually just print the smaller parts and glue them all together. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Gluing this together, we're going to do some sanding, we're going to put some spray putty on there, and then it's just going to be spray painted black with some silver kind of highlights, so it's obvious on film that this is meant to be metal. So friends, why don't you come on a journey with me to make the knight from Monty Python and the Holy Grail, the Black Knight, put his helmet together, and yeah, I'll let you know how I get on. Let's see how this goes together then, shall we? So I end up simply gluing it together with super glue. It actually went together relatively straightforward, but what I did notice was some of the edges were a little bit rough and needed sanding down a little bit, just so that it actually went together with it without any gaps. Because my new printer prints so nicely, actually it doesn't need huge amounts of work on those edges. Once I had glued it together, I ended up using a little bit of glue just to go around on the inside, just to strengthen it, just to make sure that it was solid, because those edges are rather thin. And then what I love to do is sand down the helmets first before I start spraying them with spray putty. The more sanding I do pre-spray putty, probably the less the spray putty I need to be able to put on it. And one of the key things about this helmet is it doesn't matter if it's all dinged up. So I wasn't really going for that complete shiny surface. So just a couple of coats of the spray putty worked. And then we went with this chrome. The idea is I'm just putting a little bit of the chrome on because we're going to want to have some scuffs and some marks on the helmet. And I'm going to use some toothpaste. And because I've already put the chrome on, I can now put some toothpaste on the top of it, and when I come to spray on top of the toothpaste doesn't really go that hard. It stays quite soft, so you can just wipe it off, and where you've put the toothpaste, it does mean that that chrome is going to shine through. So I then did an undercoat on top of that of straight black, and this looks quite shiny, but it isn't shiny at all. It's actually like a chalkboard black paint. So once it had dried, it went very matte, and then we went in with this gunmetal, which makes it look like heavy steel. Once that's dried, you could then go in with some loo roll and just wipe off that toothpaste. And so as I start doing that, you can see what it leaves behind is the silver chrome from underneath, so it looks like it's really chipped and dinged up. So that's what we were going for, is this really beaten up helmet look. So you go, the finished thing, the knight's helmet from Monty Python. 'Tis but a scratch.
Now stand aside, worthy adversary.
'Tis but a scratch.
This is for my son's final year project. He's going to have two knights kind of facing off, and he wanted one of them to pay homage to the Monty Python knight. So here we go, 3D printed, sanded down and filled with filler primer. We then sprayed it metallic gold, metallic silver. Then we put on the toothpaste and then we sprayed it black, and then we sprayed it gunmetal grey as well to get this effect. Really pleased with it. It looks nice and dinged up, just what we were looking for. But there we go, the Knight from Monty Python. Have you done any Monty Python cosplay? I'd be super interested to see if you have. This would be something that would be really fun to go to Star Wars Celebration wearing, actually. You could do a great kind of Star Wars mashup of Monty Python. So that would be really good fun. Friends, do like, subscribe, share and all that kind of thing. We are almost at 1,000 subs on this channel, which is absolutely incredible. Really touched that you guys have subscribed in that way. But there you go. That's how to make a Monty Python or any helmet, really, 3D printing. The process that you go through for any helmet, it's all the same. Do like, do subscribe and all of that garbage on the channel. It really does help the videos go further, and it's always a lot of fun. Friends, have a great weekend, have a great week cosplaying, and looking forward to seeing some of you this year at some of the conferences that are coming up.
All right, we'll call it a draw.